champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon, you're the champions.
Somebody told me, by the way, all the way back in episode 40, that we needed to level up that dog like crazy and take advantage of his speed from the very beginning. And I kind of like heard them say that, and I kind of was like, yeah, we'll do that. I didn't realize exactly what they meant at the time. I thought they just meant the dog is fast.
Yeah.
When I was grinding, I found out that dog's speed is insane.
Yeah, but he's not that strong.
You can scum things so easy with that dog.
Beep, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep. That dog is so fast, he typically, if you leave him to his own devices, when I had a team of him and 2 rookies out and I was going around hunting megas, he would get 2 or 3 turns in a row. And he was the champion version of himself. He wasn't even like the ultimate, which is what we were up to.
There were points when we were grinding and we had him in his lowest form and everyone else in their highest, and he was still faster.
He also has that thing where he has all of the agility set, all of the agility decrease, and all of the agility plus. Oh wow, we got the final boss.
Yeah, I'm tempted to go into that fight with this.
That would be really weird. But what I noticed was if you basically, because we needed damage, we needed people to hit us because we had huge requirements for like every character. So what I did was I went in with him as the champion version of the dog, and I just put speed set 50 on all of our guys, and then had one person use provoke. And all of the enemies just started beating the crap out of one of our guys, and they would get 4 turns in each before like it switched over to one of us, and then I could just heal whoever they were beating on.
Yeah, that dog was really useful for a lot of things.
That dog can literally speed people down to the point where you can get like 80 turns in, basically.
Yeah.
If he's sitting there speeding up and speeding down, he makes the entire game trivial. It's like playing the game with a time stop button. It no longer matters. You can get in as many hits as you need right from the beginning.
So the trick, though, is that you need to have him have those moves available, which sometimes means, like, buttering him up into the exact right mood so that he'll do them.
Yeah, because there's a weird mood thing going on.
And everyone's cranky right now because we've been having them do grinding.
Well, it's because of that, and it's also maybe partly my fault for every time that I went in and... Oh, we're the sloth. I forget what this thing's name is.
The frog-like Digimon.
I don't like that shade of purple on him.
All these colors look like poorly balanced, yeah.
Like, they look really poorly balanced. I like the idea of he's dark black and then he's got the neon red and the really nice purple in there.
But they clash.
that specific shade of purple I don't care for because it makes my eyes go wiggy.
Yeah, like they just don't work good together, too.
Yeah, just... I don't know, they're maybe a little bit too neon. It makes him look like he's dripping with, like, 80s power.
Yeah, well, I generally like that, but I think that the lighting engine is the issue. Like, everything's, like, kind of blocky and cel-shaded in a way where the colors underneath just feel weird. So now we're this.
Yeah, this was what we needed sympathy for.
Which sounds weird, but remember that one ghost man quit the police force because he had hurt someone. And
now he doesn't want to hurt anyone ever again.
Yeah, and somehow that made him be a demon, but I guess it's a sympathetic demon.
No, I mean, he literally doesn't... He's not doing attack.
So we are going to need them to, like, get out of this weird funk that they're all going to be in.
The reason they were all so unhappy, by the way, I think is because what I was doing when I was grinding was every so often I would have the characters who weren't doing anything tighten or do one of the other things because I was perpetually trying to get all of them to have the escape option if I needed it.
Huh.
Specifically whoever was first in line. So, like, no matter who it was, if there was somebody up at the first that I needed to go in and in the first turn kill all of the megas on the field, and then we could just back out. If they walked into a battle and it was like 4 elephants and no megas whatsoever, I'd just run.
Oh, okay. I wasn't running from those. Maybe that's why I was having trouble.
It might have been, because, like, I wanted to maximize the amount of time that we had for hunting and for killing megas as opposed to everything else.
So, you tensed them, right? I'm going to loose them a little. I'm gonna need to take some moments to get them
I
to
don't
get
think I
their
did it
moves
with her,
back.
though. I think hers was just.
Oh yeah,
kinda like that
we
to
got
begin
her
with.
stuff into place first, and then shoved her into the back row so that we wouldn't fuck her up in any way.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do shit, buddy.
You're punching your boss, man.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Do you want to get fired? Do we have
Seriously,
3 boss
dude?
characters right now?
No.
You brought his tension way the hell down earlier.
Oh yeah. What does he need? He's got.
Just really tighten him. It's fine.
Okay.
He actually does better when he's tight. You just okay.
It's so confusing.
You had Titan, but really Titan was next to it, which is 40 instead of
whatever.
20, I think.
Whatever.
But he has a thing that shows up when he is tight. Like when he's been tightened enough, he has a special attack that pops up. So we might want to get him tightened before we go into the final boss, if you would like to see it. I noticed it while I was grinding. It is amazing. I don't think you got to see it.
Oh, okay.
So we just need to tighten the crap out of Fat Baby, basically.
You get a wrench.
Yeah. Also, he needs to be Shine Greymon, obviously. So if we're going into that
Okay.
battle, we may want to go in as Shine Greymon anyway.
Yeah. We don't need to be in this battle anymore, really. I was
No,
just
we can
using
just
some
leave.
turns for
Yeah,
mood
to
adjustment.
setting up their moods and everything. I understand.
So we still have one Diggle that hasn't gotten all of its shit done. So
Should
we're
be
gonna
Booty
do
Fox,
that.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's get the fuck out of here. We don't need you guys.
Give him the slip. Walk past the Legos. Don't step on them.
Yeah. Josh was joking when I was trying to grind and not finding any megas that I kept stepping on Legos because I kept showing up with those things.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like you got really angry about the
was
fact that
not
you weren't
angry.
finding any
I was just
Megas.
wondering
Like,
why you were getting them and I wasn't. But now
I'm
it sounds like
sorry.
you were just running from them and not counting them as encounters. So whatever.
No, well, I did still encounter a ton of Megas and almost none of the Legos whatsoever, to be honest. Like, especially for some of the later ones, I ran into them almost none at all. I would have situations where I'd run into 4 or 5 battles, one after the other, where it would just be, there's a Mega here, there's a Mega here, there's 2 Megas in this one,
There's
a
some
Mega
spooky
here.
onions.
Spooky onions. These
So this guy
are
needs
basically
to
my
slow
favorite
down.
Diggles.
I know you say that every
Yeah,
time they show up.
I know. I'm reminding you.
Yeah, I never
And myself,
forgot.
because I may have forgotten. I
No,
don't know.
you didn't.
You don't know that?
Okay, you
Really
need,
tighten.
Yeah,
Yeah, right there.
yeah, you need to tighten up.
And then maybe cheer him up after that. Cause
Yeah,
he's kinda,
maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of the problems right now, is that he's
Yeah.
maybe unhappy.
Oh, they're all unhappy.
Well, maybe a little bit, yeah.
I don't think we ever figured out if evolving has any kind of
I
stat
don't know.
benefit for
Well,
the moods.
Not for the moods, yeah. I don't know about the moods. It has physical, actual stats.
Yeah, no, but like for the moods, do they get happier when they've evolved?
I don't know. This thing hates us right now, though, because
Yeah,
we
we
needed
did it
it
on
to hate
purpose.
us for a
We
specific
made it drink all those
digivolution.
pea sodas that we got.
Yeah, all them peas in a can.
So we got. Wait, didn't we already get this?
We may have gotten it on someone else. Actually, is that... The colors seem slightly off. I'm wondering if that's a recolor, but it's so subtle that, like,
Yeah, I
we
don't
can't
know.
tell.
But we're
I
gonna
thought
keep
we
going.
did, though, yeah.
Yep. So I think
That's
all of the
weird.
ones we're gonna be getting are like the weird demons.
Yeah, I think that's all that's left for her, because most of them require... Well, most of the big ones required us to have her hate us. And it's really
Yeah.
hard to get her to hate us.
So we love the moon
Yeah, this thing...
because it is close to us
This thing is amazing.
and closer than a spoon.
Every
That's
time
not
I
done.
see this, every single time, I just think, oh my god, if I had a Digimon, I'd want it to be that. That's so, it's so abstract and like not even a
Yeah.
Digimon. It's like, what it even is, it's like a paw.
It's something that you should hit with your destined sword to shatter it and free the beast inside.
It's like if you got a Digimon that was like an orange in front of a windowsill, like just the whole of like half a room, and it had tiny legs and was just walking around.
Sure,
like,
that's
I'd love
weird.
that. It's abstract and bizarre.
That I don't think I'd like that.
I know
But,
you wouldn't,
okay.
because you tend to kind of not like.
All right, I
things that
think
are
we're
like
done
that.
here.
Yeah, I think we're done.